Hello everybody, my name's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do an eyeshadow palette collection video, and I'm not trying to brag. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Not trying to brag any way, shape, or form. Most of these have been gifts or I have purchased them myself, so I've seen videos like this on the internet, so I'm gonna do it too. So one second while I get all the palettes out. Okay, so now that I have them all out, I'm gonna give you like a quick glimpse, I guess. Okay, so I have my eyeshadow drawer kind of organized a little bit, so I took them out in the order that they go in. So starting with the very back of the drawer, I have the Morphe 35O eyeshadow palette. This is very old because their packaging does not look like this anymore. It's just plain white like this, but I got this before they changed the packaging, and this is what it looks like. It's super pretty natural shimmery shades. I really loved this shade right here. There's no names or nothing, and I really wish I remembered that this palette was in my drawer, but since it's in the back, I don't really see. But I need to reorganize so I can see them all better. Next we have the Morphe 35F. I haven't really played with this one because once again it's in the back of my drawer, so I don't really see it that much, but it's like 4 rows of shimmers and then a whole row of mattes, transition shades. Super pretty. And following on the Morphe trend, I have the little one. This is the Morphe Always Golden 9A palette. This one actually has a mirror in it, and it has names on them. This is a really goldy eyeshadow palette. Next, we have the ColourPop double, I don't really know how to say that word, but it's this one. And these are, once again, very pretty eyeshadows. ColourPop is really good. And next, we have the Tarte Clay Play Volume 2 Eye Cheek Palette. And this is what it looks like. There's a contour, a blush, highlight, and then there's eyeshadows. Super pretty. And 99% of this I did purchase from Ulta. Okay, now for this huge stack right here. We have the ColourPop Dream Street Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette. Very pretty. Next we have the the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea eye palette. This is very pretty and I love the packaging on it. Some of this makeup is probably old, but I don't have the heart to get rid of it. Next is the NYX Happy Birthday eyeshadow palette. Next is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. I did purchase this one from TJ Maxx, so I don't know if it's fake or not, but I'm still going to use it no matter what. Next we have the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. Very pretty. The pigments on the shimmers are not perfect, but you know what? It's a beautiful palette, and the matte shades, wonderful. Next is the Urban Decay Beached eyeshadow palette. This is super pretty. I really like the shade Blaze and Double Dip. So yeah. And the packaging is really cute. Kind of a weird shaped eyeshadow palette. Next we have the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous. I got this one for Christmas, so I really haven't had time to play with it yet, but I will soon, using these green orangey shades. Next, we have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic one. Once again, got this one for Christmas, haven't had time to use it. But this deep blue is so pretty. Next, we have the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette, which smells like peaches, and I used this shade right here a lot and this shade. Haven't really tried over here. but it smells super good. Now getting into my Urban Decay eye palette, I have the Naked 3, and I keep all the brushes in here because I don't want to lose them, and they're pretty good, honestly, so I keep them in here so I don't lose them. Next is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky. Once again, the brush is in here. I keep them because I like the brushes that come with them. The Urban Decay Naked Heat. The packaging is so pretty. And once again, the brush. And I have used the brushes, so super pretty. I got this one for my birthday, but it's the Urban Decay Naked Cherry. And the brush is also in here. We're gonna lay her back down. Now moving on to my Anastasia Beverly Hills, we have the Soft Glam. And these brushes are also still in here because if a palette comes with like a brush like this, I'll keep them in there. But if it's a sponge tip, I throw them out. This one's very pretty, and I'm loving the velvet packaging. Next is, of course, the Modern Renaissance palette, and it also has the brush in here. I used this one for prom. I used this purple shade, this glitter, this darker shade, and that little red shade right there with the brush that came with it. And finally, for the Anastasia, we have the Norvina palette, which has a lot of shimmers. Haven't really gotten to play with them a lot, but the shade Love is really good, and that shimmer is really pretty. I like purple a lot. Okay, next is the Tarte Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust eyeshadow palette, and this one's like the circle one. Tarte smells like chocolate to me, like hot chocolate, you know? Next, we have the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics. Very pretty natural shades. Next, we have the Tartelette palette, just the original Tartelette one. Very pretty shimmery shades. Next is the Tartelette in Bloom. I really like the shade Funny Girl right here. She's pretty. And this one right here, which is called Sweetheart. So, yeah. And next, I have the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat. And this is what she looks like. She is like a... Next, we have the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette, which smells like coconut lotion to me. Or just coconuts. And next is the Razzle Dazzle Berry Eyeshadow Palette, which I used yesterday. And this shimmer right here is gorgeous, like, and it smells really good. Okay, and that's all for the drawer. And now what I keep up here in my face is the Urban Decay Aphrodisiac Eye Palette, which I also used for this dark shade right there called Whiplash. Super pretty too. Next is the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss, which is her purpley ones, which is so pretty. I love Boss. And next we have her last one, and this is the Ring the Alarm, which is more goldeny tones. Next we have, of course, the Jaclyn Hill Big Morphe palette, and this is what she looks like. I'm really obsessed with this shade right here. It is called Faint. Right here, this shade is called Roxanne, and that's my middle name. And last, but certainly not least, the James Charles X Morphe palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. It is literally every color in the rainbow. I'm loving it. And if y'all have seen James Charles's videos where he uses this palette, his palette is beat up. ASMR. So, just kidding. Okay, but if y'all want like a full makeup collection video, let a girl know, because I can show y'all the drawers, but I won't go too in detail, especially with the eye palettes, because I just did. So yeah, if y'all want a brush collection, a room tour, I have to clean my room first, but yeah, just let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see. My little bit of subscribers, let me know so I know what to post. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. Don't be afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Just subscribe. And I love you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see y'all whenever I post again. Bye.